chase me around the blocks. They gully, man. I'm telling you, ain't no joke.
That's what I told you about hanging around them ignorant motherfuckers, man. Told you about that shit, man. We blood, man. Blood thicker than water, dude. I told you about this shit. See, I'm just sitting here trying to break it down to your ass.
Yo, I don't know, man. Whatever. I don't know.
Fuck you mean you don't know?
All I'm saying is, don't piss this nigga off, man. That's it.
Man, look here, man. Fuck Luther Turner. Fuck him. Oscar, do I even look like I'm worried about some Luther Turner?
Hell no.
Hell no. Fuck him. Shit, I'm tired of begging for fucking straight.
You alright? You need to cut this motherfucker, do we need to cut? Whoa, Rasta. Yo, listen, man. You are tuned in and tapped in right now, man, at R.O.E, Rules of Engagement, man. Tune in and tap in, man. You already know my motto, man. Go tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Call Gladys, call Brenda, and call nosy ass Lois. Tell her to tell everybody, man. I got brother Bill Will Johnson in the house, man. Actor, producer, writer, extraordinary musician, man. Activist. And we going straight in. We gonna go hard in the paint right quick for you guys. This is exclusive, man. Dear friend of mine, man, we've been doing shit in the industry, man, you know, for a long time. We had the privilege. We first met on set 2004, 2003, doing this film called Young Caesar. As you've seen in the beginning, opening, you've seen the scenes, you've seen us together getting down. That's what we do, man. Bill, man, it's a pleasure, baby. How you do, man? How you do, man?
I'm good, man.
How you do? You looking good, man.
I saw you, brother.
Oh shit, man. You know that's what real ones do. That's what real kings do, man. We stay equipped, man.
That's right, all the time.
We stay equipped, man.
All the time.
But you know, TV Land, y'all already know how we get out, man. As you can see, we already started the game, man. It's your move, it's your move, it's your move.
Okay, let me get out there. There we go.
Oh, he moving with knights, man. He moving with knights on the board, y'all.
Yeah.
He moving with knights on the board. So Bill, we gonna jump right in, homie. And we're gonna kick this shit off for the people, man, out there in TV land, man.
Right
First and foremost, kind of tell the people who you are, give a background of who you are, man, and where you originally descended from, and to Hollywood and your pursuit.
Right on. Well, I'm originally from Gary, Indiana. I went to performing arts school through high school. Then after that, I moved to Chicago, where I went to cosmetology school. I actually was a professional cosmetologist for like 20 years. So I moved to Chicago when I was 18. I was able to start working, doing my thing, and you know, making money. So I did a bunch of theater, and I sang with a group in Chicago. And then I eventually got a job with Soft Sheen, which moved me to LA. I was a merchandiser for them, but when I originally moved to LA, I came here to do the music thing.
How did you, real fast, and we keep it rolling, but how did you grab that job with Soft Sheen? How did that happen? Because Soft Sheen was big back then.
Yeah, I was actually...
Was it the Afro?
No, it wasn't Afro. No, I was actually doing one of the big managers. I was doing her hair. She was one of my clients.
Oh.
And I was doing her hair for a couple of years, and one day she said, we need a merchandiser for this line called Mazzani. They were getting ready to this new line called Mazzani that they was kicking out. So they need merchandisers all throughout the United States, and they didn't have any in California. And I was like, I said, I'll go. I'll move to California if y'all move me out there. She was like, for real? I was like, yeah, I want to go to Cali anyway. Go to Cali and have a gig. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out. So I ended up moving to LA, stayed with my cousin, I stayed with my uncle, and I eventually got my own crib.
And then from there, because I know you heavily, it's like for me, music is secondary for me. Like, I love music, you know what I mean? I got into the hip hop scene, I started producing artists and managing artists, you know what I mean? Protecting artists, you know what I'm saying? Bodyguard work and etc. But film, me, you know, being a cat coming out of the projects, Project Rays out of Watts, and coming up out to Nixon and setting a goal for myself, film became my passion.
Right.
And for you, it was like, for you saying it was the total opposite. Music was your passion, and then you got into acting. How did your acting career come about? Because you got a nice resume.
You know what? Musical, I love the theater, bro. See, I skipped a lot, did a lot of theater, a lot of plays in Chicago.
You was already conditioned from theater.
So I love doing musicals, though.
Oh,
when you get to showcase your whole thing.
Okay,
word. You can sing, you can dance, you acting. That's what I love doing. But that don't really pay like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't a big Broadway dude like that. You know what I'm saying? There's very few plays I like that. But when I moved here, I was doing a lot of music, but some said just get in the class. I went to a his name was Mark Malice. I went to his class, and I was the only brother in the class, man. And he says, well, hey, after this class, I'll let you know what we want to do. So he put me his master class like that. That night, he invited me to the master class, which was later. And it was really a group of really good actors, man. They were all really good, you know what I'm saying? But because I had never done what they were doing. Everything was on camera. It was an on-camera thing.
Scene study,
it was on camera, but everything was on camera, which helped me early. So as soon as I moved in here, my first class was something on camera where we would go read it, and then we'll come on, and he'll read behind the camera, and we would just do it offline. So you get a chance to see yourself and how you react.
See the playback,
and then he'll shoot everybody, then he'll critique everyone. And then it grew to us doing scenes together.
I started my classes started out the same damn way, the same exact way.
It was good, and that helped me. And then he was the one that got me an agent. You know, my first little acting gig was through the guy who taught this class. So you know, it was a good experience, man. It was great.
So coming from Gary, Indiana, born and raised. I know you've seen things back there at your early age in Gary, Indiana, because that's a real. Would you consider Southern?
You know, a lot of people move from the South to Gary, like my grandmother and her mom. You know, they come from the South, so we have those kind of ways, but that stuff kind of fade out when you close to a city like Chicago. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So Gary is. So it would be safe to say Midwest then.
Exactly.
Okay, Midwest, and. Just having a vision as a kid, did you ever see yourself? Because I know I never thought that I would change my life once I took the path that I took. I would get out the streets, make it out of the streets, make it out of a gang situation, you know what I mean? Becoming this gang leader, former big gang member and shit, man, and then cross over, become this entrepreneur, and legitimize myself, and then go into film and music and fashion and all these things that I've ventured into. I never thought in my mind that that's how my life would end up, that's how it would be, that would be my path. Did you think the same, or how
No, man, I've always wanted to be a performer, no matter what it was doing, you know what I'm saying? You know,
cool.
Just being on stage or entertaining the people at some, you know, thing. That's just me, that's a part of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now we did some shit, man. Hey, if you ain't tapped in and tuned in, man, you are live right now at the Penthouse, man. Rules of Engagement. I am your host, Nino Cappucciino, man. Sitting here with the extraordinary man, actor, writer, producer, singer, musician. Listen, if you need some shit written, you want some hooks, this is my guy. Look him up. Ain't no play, man. Make sure everything's sincere, man. Rules of Engagement, man. We here, man, live. So check this out, Bill. I recall one time, about 15 years ago, I was shooting a doc film piece called Ear to the Street. And we were both on set working on different film pieces. And I happened to catch you on your schedule, and I was able to come snap you and get like a good 5-10 minute piece of footage out of you, right? And I want to dive straight in, and let's talk about these fucking Yugoslavian ass, bullshit ass politics that we have that runs this funky ass country they call America, man. How you feel about politicians, Bill? They need to know. TV land need to know.
So man. TV land, do you feel better that you have Biden in office? You dig? I'm not a Trump supporter, but you know, things were, you know, a little bit more different. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't like how Trump got down, but it's worse with this new guy in there. It's worse than it was. It's worse.
I haven't felt any money circulation. Have you?
Oh no. Oh, none of that.
That's why I say, you know, I've told him time after time, say what you will about Touche Toupee, but you know, at least it was a flood of money around this bitch, man. You know.
Exactly.
Ask all the criminals.
Hey, that's me. That's how I feel. And you know, it's obvious that they're trying to take a turn and push something that isn't natural. You know, the whole thing, mark of the beast, all that bullshit. I guess they're trying to make that come now, but the timing is off for that. You know, that's why they have such a resistance. with this vaccine. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Wow.
they ain't never pushed nothing this hard in there ever in my existence.
I'm about to say the same
which
thing.
gives it all the more reason to be leery. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's like, can we wait to see what this shit does? Can we wait to see what 2 people vaccinated child will look like? That's what I want to wait for. You dig? Let me wait a couple of years, because I'm not like, you know, anti-vax, but I'm like pro-choice. You dig? And my thing is, you know, I'm watching you. Look what y'all doing. This thing is all over the place, bro. This country is shit. You understand? And what we gonna do with 100,000 Afghans in this country, man? What we gonna do with those people? What they gonna do? They can't be let out in the world with us. Americans are animals, bro. Yeah, it's a horrible place, man. Well, did you see in the news? You know, did y'all see all that lightning yesterday over 4?
Man.
You see how much lightning they said was like over
right
14,000 lightning strikes or some crazy number.
And that's not no damn known shit. That's some man-made shit, man.
Or God letting you know, hey, I'm about to lay it down. Ain't gonna nobody get no more shots or whatever the fuck they trying to do. You understand?
Wow, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be more than that. I don't think they got that much power to make it lightning and do it like that.
My thing is, being the fact that they have finally took their jackasses up there and drilled on into that solar system and figured some shit out, and now they figure they're gods because of the word said, making you into the man of meeting you as God. They done took the shit beyond that. This is why we have weather control. I sincerely believe in weather control. So if
to a certain point, I believe to a certain degree,
have weather control on us, who's to say they can't make lightning and thunderbolts?
So my thing is, you know,
they made us believe the motherfuckers went to goddamn the moon.
It rained 40 days and 40 nights. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. When it comes to the weather, you really can't gauge it. I don't know if they want it to be lightning and thundering like that over here. You saying it has to be a reason. Now, if it was someplace where you'd be like, why is that happening to them people on that island wiping them out?
Yeah.
Now that could be a test.
Over here.
They not this LA, this where the money at. They do not want people not coming here. Yeah. You understand my thing? You got to think about how they doing it, like the vaccine thing. Look how much money they getting ready to make injecting these kids with this shit. Because billions of dollars.
Look how much they've been making. Being the fact that when it first started, and how any set we hit, any filming, anything we do, we have to be tested. You know what I mean?
You can test me all day.
You know what I'm saying? It is, and that's crazy. So my analogy is this. I know I'm a working entertainer. So whenever I gotta go film, I gotta go be on some set, they test us. And I haven't failed a test yet. And my shit is clean, my shit is A1. Why the fuck I'm gonna turn around and let you inject some bullshit into me that you don't even know what's really what? You think I'm gonna be one of the guinea pigs? Okay,
you got enough guinea pigs.
It may not even want to work.
But what about the people who shouldn't get it? So we see what happened to them. You need a group of people who ain't get it. Oh, ain't shit happened to them. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I guess I'm one of them group of people who's taking that chance because I don't follow the Pied Piper.
Me neither.
You know?
And I got it. I caught it. I had COVID, and so did my 2 kids. We all had it, but they had no symptoms, no nothing. I didn't even tell them they had it until like 5 days later. I was the one who got sick for 2 days, and then for 12 days I couldn't taste or smell. Wasn't sick anymore. But I couldn't taste. But me being sick was, I was just tired in the bed. You know what I'm saying? It was just a shitty feeling. But my breathing never was affected. I never felt my breathing was fucked up. You understand? So it's different for everybody. You see what I'm saying?
And then how about
it was like a cold. You know how you get sick once a year, that bullshit, you go through it, you throw up a couple of times. It was like that, but it was like for 2 days. And then the weird thing was not being able to smell or taste for that long. They put something out here. They doing something, man. That's evil, bro.
It's crazy you say that because the people that I know who've said that they've caught it or have had it, and people I know who've had it, that's what they say, that the smell and the taste. And me, I couldn't imagine something not tasting like it's supposed to taste, or not being able to have our taste.
I cook for my kids, bro.
And
they know, they like, Daddy, that smells good. He said, you can't smell that? My youngest son, Daniel, he said, you can't smell, you throwing down, that smells good. Cause I'm cutting garlic, onions, I'm trying to smell it. My head in the pot. I could put icy hot to my nose and not smell nothing.
Damn.
It was that bad. It was that bad.
So, did you notice it immediately or?
It happened right after I started feeling better. When I started feeling better was when I couldn't smell the taste. I was fine.
That's when those two symptoms came, after you was feeling better.
After I was,
the
that
taste
came,
and the
that,
smell.
yeah. No, I was sick 2 days, then I couldn't smell the taste. For about 12 days, I was counting. You know what I'm saying? Then I was at a friend of mine, I coach a guy, and see, I hadn't put on deodorant. Can't even smell how funky I was. She said, nigga, you stank, nigga. And I'm thinking my kids would have told me I'm musty, goddammit. My kids let me out the crib, funky that motherfucker. So he made me some herbal tea. This is no shit. It's my man named Geechee Gama. He made me some herbal tea, bro. 15 minutes into drinking the tea, I start tasting the shit. And no sooner as I start tasting it, I was like, God damn. I told my kids, you niggas, don't you ever let me walk out the crib. You know what I'm saying? It was funky in the motherfucker.
Damn,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
So that shit took your
Smell.
that heavy away,
Bro,
like,
it was fucked up. Cause then I would tell the boys when we come in, I said, you don't smell like trash or those shit. I would put some shit in the garbage disposal. I said, tell me if it's stinking this motherfucker.
damn.
No,
man.
it was crazy,
Damn.
man. But it let me know that, you know, hey, it's different for everybody, man. It's not the same. You understand? And, you know, I want to be a part of the program where we need to see what happened to the people who don't get the vaccine. Because you need some of them people now. We got to know what happens to the people who don't get vaccinated. We need to know what happened to those people. You agree?
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I believe.
Shit,
Let's
yeah.
see what, make sure those people
How will we not know if everybody
get it.
is under the program,
Right.
the Robotic
Some people-
USA
Yeah.
program
Yeah,
of
that's
saying, okay,
cool.
this is the right thing to do over here. Okay, how do we know that when these